Good afternoon, everybody. George DeBobby here at Maryville College. Today is a USA South Conference game between the Methodist Monarchs out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. They are coming into this game with a record of 10-2. Maryville coming into this game with a record of 9-3. We are here at the Boydson H. Baird Gymnasium on the campus of Maryville College, and both teams 6-0 Maryville in the USA South Conference, and Methodist 5-0 in the USA South Conference. This is for first place. The team that wins today's game obviously will have an edge in hosting the USA South Conference, and certainly Maryville would like to do that instead of traveling to Methodist if they host it, which is a 7-hour drive. So big early season, well, let's say mid-season, big mid-season game today, as Coach hollering at me here. Big mid-season matchup today between Maryville and the Methodist Monarchs. And if you look at this Methodist Monarchs team, it is senior heavy. You've got 5 seniors, and those 5 of those seniors will start today in Rouse Iabareno, and he's been around in his career. There's been a potential for him to play 93 games. He's played in 89 of them. So Davian Iabareno, probably all conference, of course, and probably many feel the best player in the conference. You've got Troynell Reese, who's a senior, and Jackson Whitley under the post, a senior, and that's going to be key. And I'll talk about that in a second, in that you look at the advantages and disadvantages of what's going on. You'd have to look at the Methodist Monarchs with 5 seniors starting, and Maryville with 0 seniors. And absolutely there's not a senior, not only starting, there's a 0 seniors on this Maryville team. And between their starters, they've got 2 juniors starting. That's about it. So, as we like to say, Maryville also has, since they're so youthful, it's been said that they have to carry around a box of diapers. So they are a very youthful team. But this youthful team is on a 7-game win streak. The Methodist Monarchs on a 6-game win streak. And away, the Monarchs are 5-2, and at home, Maryville is 4-0. Coach Randy Lambert in his 1,002nd game. This past weekend, Maryville College head basketball coach Randy Lambert, in his 38th season, coached his 1,000th collegiate game, and certainly that was a big win, and that win was against North Carolina Wesleyan at North Carolina Wesleyan. The following day, on the 7th, he won his 1,001 game, beating Ferrum. So today, 1,002 games will be coached, and hopefully he can come away with another win. Those 688 wins, by the way, career victories, rank him 4th in the country among active head coaches in career wins. As you look around this building, you look at all the banners that are up here, and you think about his 38 seasons. You think about all the years that he's been coaching, and all the years that he's had winning seasons. He's only had, since his first, in 30-plus years, he's only had 1 losing season. He had 4 losing seasons, if I'm not mistaken, in his first 5 or 6 seasons. And after that, he had 1 losing season, and that was about 4 or 5 years ago. So a very heralded coach here at Maryville College. Also on the other side, you got to talk about David Smith. David Smith, in his 18th season at Methodist College, he's won 219 games, and out of 474, he's had 5 regular season champions and 2 conference games. This particular team that Maryville will play today, again, probably the best team in the conference. Their advantages, as I started to say, they've got senior play, and they got post play, and they got tremendous shooters. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 5 shooters shoot 15 points, 10 points, 20 points, 19 points. So look for David Iabareno, excuse me. He's a 20-point shooter. Look for him to burn it or try to. He started 11 games. We'll talk about them in a second. And Brian Rouse, probably the purest shooter on the team, 19 points. We're going to pause right now for our national anthem. We'll be right back. And we're about ready to start here. The contest is the Methodist Monarchs out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, coming into today's game with a record of 10-2. They are 5-0 in the USA South Conference with 6 consecutive wins under their belt. Away, this team wins so far this season at a clip of 5 wins and 2 losses. Maryville, 9-3 on the season, 6-0 in the conference. They have won 7 consecutive games. And at home, they are 4-0. And again, homage being paid to the Maryville men's head coach Randy Lambert in his 38th season, 688 career wins. He coached his 1,000th game back on, January 6th. His 1,001 game at the 7th at Ferrum, and today his 1,002nd game here at home against Methodist. And tomorrow at 3 p.m., that's 3 p.m., he'll take on Greensboro. So let's do the starting lineups for the men from Methodist College, the Monarchs. Brian Rouse, he is 6 foot tall, 170-pound senior from Greensboro, North Carolina. Probably the best player in the conference. Davian Iabareno, he's a senior, 6'5", 195, averaging 20 points a game. Number 23, Ray Hall, didn't play the first part of the season, averaging 9 points per game, 6'1", 195, a senior from Patterson, New Jersey. Tornell Reese, number 24, a 6'1", 180-pound senior from Fayetteville, North Carolina, 10 points a game. And number 52, Jackson Whitley, under the basket at 15 points a game. He is 6'9", 220-pound senior from Greensboro, North Carolina. So the starting lineup for the Methodist Monarchs: Brian Rouse, Davian Iabareno, Tornell Reese, Jackson Whitley, and Ray Hall. For Maryville, we're going to start with number 10 for Maryville, Caleb Estes, a 5'11", 170-pound junior. Dante Hoppa from Naples, Florida, 6'5", 185. Calvin Songster from Johnson City, 6'2", 185 pounds. And Emir Bowman, at 6'3", 180 pounds. He's a junior from Dalton, Georgia. And number 33, Colton Oaks from Gordonsville, Tennessee, 6'5", 225-pound junior. So that matchup, 33 Noakes and Jackson Whitley, 52, under the basket, is going to be a big one today. So Maryville starting with number 10, Caleb Estes, Dante Hoppe, Calvin Songster, Emir Bowman, and Colton Oaks. And who's going to guard the best player in their conference? Davian Ayabareno. We'll see. Probably Emir Bowman. We'll take a look. Ayabareno out there, number 22. And looks like Songster will be on him. In center court, it will be number 52, Whitley Jackson, and number 30 for Maryville, Emir Bowman. Maryville in white, Methodist in the green. And here we go. And it'll be tipped away. Picked up by Reese. Over in the corner to Hall. Go right inside to Jackson. Turnaround hook shot from way outside. Noakes, not too bad a defense. We'll let him shoot from out there. Maryville with the ball. Estes. Songster in the lane. Go ahead and lays it up. No good. Ball tipped away. Picked up by Jackson of Methodist. Ray Hall with the ball. Ayabareno going to drive to the basket, and he'll just touch it up, and it is 4-0. Methodist getting out to a quick lead. As a team from the floor, Methodist shooting about 48%, and you can see why. Driving to the basket was Hoppe of Maryville, in and out. He's got the ball now. Bowman for three, and Bowman gets knocked down, but he'll get right back up. Ayabareno with the ball, gets it out high to Whitley. Hall, and Emir Bowman knocks the ball away. 14 on the shot clock, 18:23 left to go first half. Methodist with the ball, and they lead 4-0. They'll get it to Rouse for three, and we're going to have a foul. Foul going to be on number 52, Jackson Whitley. First foul, Maryville down 4-0. USA South Conference game. Winner of this game has an edge on who's going to host the conference tournament. So a big game and lots of things at stake here. Songster to Hoppe. Estes. Bowman baseline, takes the shot, hits the sideboard. It's up the court. Hall. He'll drift down the center and lay up on the right side. Ayabareno and back to Hall. Inside, and ball trying to get to Reese. Cannot, and it's Songster. He'll go inside to the big guy, Colton Oaks. Noakes under the basket, puts up two, no good. Rebound comes down to Reese. 4-0 still. Maryville missed an easy opportunity there. They're not going to get many. Out high, Whitley, and now Reese, and then back to Rouse. And Whitley in the center, and two more. 6-0. 6-0. Maryville's missed two shots. Hoppe inside, and it's Noakes, and he'll go back out, and it's going to be Bowman, Emir Bowman for three. Rebound taken away by Whitley. Long pass, knocked away, and goes off the hands of the green shirts, which is Methodist. 6-0, 16:49 left to go, first period. Maryville's missed a couple of easy shots. Maryville bringing it up the court. Estes to Songster. Songster has to get going. It's imperative that he starts shooting from the outside. Noakes to Estes. Estes back to Noakes. Turnaround jump shot. Still Maryville scoreless. Rebound coming down to Troynell Reese. Rouse with the ball. Rouse going to drive, pull up at the elbow, and they are 4 of 4. 8-0. Hoppa. 16 minutes left to go. Estes. Across the paint. Songster. 8 on the shot clock. Yeah, they called that on Songster, but that was the other way around, and Randy Lambert's going to call a media timeout. Yeah, that wasn't a very good call by Mr. Referee there. Songster with his first foul, but it's like the second guy who hits somebody, you get called. Anyway, it's 8-0. Methodist, after 4 minutes and 15 seconds, they lead Maryville. We talked about post play, and Maryville is 0 for 6, and the Methodist Monarchs are 4 of 5. Maryville shot 2 3-pointers and didn't make any, of course, no free throws. Maryville 1 turnover, and Methodist with 2. 6 rebounds for the Monarchs, and Maryville with 1. And up the court comes Ray Hall. He'll get it to Rouse. Kicks it to Hall, back inside to Whitley. Turn around, hook shot, no good. Rebound comes to Maryville. Good rebound for Maryville. Quickly, Estes up the court. And it's Bowman for a long 2. Does not make it. Maryville's got the numbers. And we're going to get a foul on number 24, Troynell Reese, over the back. That's his first foul. First team foul. Second team foul. Still 8-0 with Maryville not scoring in the first 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Going to a zone defense right now. You can hear Coach Lambert saying attack that defense. Goes to Hoppa back outside. In the corner, Songster going to shoot a 3 and misses badly. Mir Bowman back to Songster for 3. No good. Hits the guide wire. So Maryville missing all kinds of shots. It's 8-0 with 14:42 left to go. Maryville 0 for 9 shooting. And up the court comes the Monarchs. It's Ray Hall. And they'll go all the way across the court to Rouse. Rouse guarded by Emmanuel Garcia. Long 3-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Iabareno in the paint. And he'll just hand the ball off inside to Troynell Reese. It's 10-0. Maryville has not scored a point yet, and it's 6 minutes gone in this half. Garcia to Estes. Estes going to go ahead and lay it up, and Estes gets the first basket at the 13:47. Iabareno with the ball. Going to go into the lane, and he'll miss that. And it's Estes going to take it away. He'll go down left side, 10-2. Estes pulls up, shoots a three-pointer. No good. Rebound comes down and off and picked up by Reese. 13-16 left to go. First half, 10-2. Maryville down, and the ball goes inside. That's a mismatch as Estes is trying to guard Ayabareno. 12-2. 13 minutes left to go, first half. Daquan Summers in there, by the way. Back out to Estes, back into Colton Oaks, takes the shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Jackson Whitley. Whitley going to bring it up the court, and then he'll get it to Rouse, and then back to Whitley, and now back to Hall. 12:25 left to go. Maryville down by 10, 12-2. And they'll get it inside, and that play's working quite well. The third time they've run it, with Reese scoring it. It's 14-2. It's a little baseline backdoor. Summers for Maryville. Going to drive to the basket, and he'll lose it. And then he'll take it away, and they'll call Summers on a foul, and that's a tough call.
The foul is on Maryville, number 1, Daquan Summers, his first, team second.
Going into the game for Maryville will be Tanner Spalding. Also number 11 is J.R. Sanders, freshman. Sanders is actually, yep. Comes out to Whitley. Back door. Wow. We're going to take a media timeout. It's 16-2. That's a very tough call. Wow. 11:50 left to go. Maryville down 16-2. Maryville taking a media timeout. Maryville shooting 1 of 12. That's about 8.5%. And Methodist shooting 8 of 13, hence the 16-2 score. No three-pointers made. Maryville has shot 5. Methodist shot 2. Ayabareno with 6 points. Rouse 4, Whitley 4, and Reese Troynell 2. Maryville only 2 points to Daquan Summers on the layup. This is not the start Maryville wanted. Maryville scored their first point at the 13:47 mark, and after 8 minutes and 10 seconds, they've scored just 2 points. Going to the line to shoot 2 is number 3, Brian Rouse. Rouse shoots about 38%, misses that one. 80%. Sanders bringing it up. Outside to Hoppe. Man-to-man, no. Yep, it's man-to-man. Garcia for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to the long-armed Troynell Reese. 11 rebounds for the Monarchs right now. Dante Jackson in there. Knee layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Maryville, and it's Sanders taking it up. Hoppe. No foul, and ball goes off Maryville. 16-2, 11 minutes left to go. First period. Monarchs just eating up Maryville. Whitley with the ball. Gonna get a foul finally. On number 10 of Methodist is Dante Jackson, his first. .10:52 left, 16-2 Methodist, making everything happen against Maryville. Sanders takes it down to Songster. Songster's got to get going. He's going to go in and reverse layup and good. Songster at the 10:38 mark. 16-4. And it's Sanders. Going to be a foul on Dante Jackson. Non-shooting foul. Ibarreno going back in, and out comes Tornell. In goes 23 Hall. 16-4 right now. And it's going to be Hoppe to the basket, and he's going to draw the foul. Foul going to be Garen Dearman. Hoppe shoots about 74% from the free throw line. Junior, and he'll miss that one. They need all the points they can get. Maryville shooting 14% right now. And Hoppe puts up 5 at the 10:18 mark. Maryville putting pressure in the back court. That's Sanders against Hall. Nice play by Sanders. Tip in by Whitley. No match for them under the basket right now. And there Sanders shoots the 3. And no good. 9:49 left to go. The score 18-5. Methodist over Maryville. A little layup, good, and they're getting everything falling in. Easy shots, 20-5, Methodist. J.R. Sanders for Maryville to Hoppe by way of Songster. Sanders to Hoppe. Hoppe going to turn around, and Amir Bowman into the corner. Hoppe steps back to shoot the 3, no good, over the top, goes to Rouse. Maryville 2 of 15 shooting right now. The Monarchs 10 of 16. Hence at the 9-minute mark it's 22-5. Ibarreno with the shot, puts it in. 22-5. Maryville getting blown away right now. Songster's got to get something going here. Into the basket, turns around, has the ball knocked away. And they'll go outlet pass down. And Ibarreno misses the shot. And Maryville takes the rebound. Amir Bowman into the corner. Songster for 3. Lips it out. And it goes off. Whitley. 22-5 your score. And Coach David Smith with the timeout. Media timeout. 8:23 left to go. Maryville down 22-5. Maryville shooting 2 of 16, 12.5%. Methodist 10 of 18, 61%. Maryville made 1 free throw and 0 of 9 from the three-point line. In fact, nobody's made a three-pointer today. Daquan Summers has 2 points for Maryville. Calvin Songster 2. Dante Hoppe 1. For the Monarchs, Ibarreno 8 points. 6 for Jackson Whitley, 4 for Brian Rouse, 2 for Hall, and 2 for Troynell Reese. Maryville really hasn't been able to stop the Monarchs from the inside game, and that's where they've gotten most of their points. Don't recall an outside shot. So at the 8:23 mark, it's 22-5, Methodist over Maryville. Songster's had a couple of shots number 21 for Maryville. He's their three-point shooter, but he has not really shot, but shot 2 in a row on one possession, and that's really all he's done. And both those shots were missed. Ball goes to Bowman, to Hoppe, back to Bowman. Inside to Noakes, back out to Hoppe. Shot by Maryville's, he's no good. The rebound comes down to Ray Hall. Hall guarded by Caleb Estes. Pulls up, long two-pointer, no good. Rebound tipped away. Bowman got the tip to Songster. Back out to Estes. Inside to Noakes. Noakes has the ball, kicks it back outside. Inside to Noakes. Noakes had the ball knocked away, picked up by Demetrius Everett. Everett with the ball right now. Ibarreno down low in the corner. Ray with the 2-point, Ray Hall. And they are 24-5. It's an 18-point lead, 19-point lead with 7:08 left to go. Methodist in the lead. Just tearing up Maryville. And we got a foul and a basket. See if the basket counts. It should. It does. Foul on number 44. That's Julian Carlton. And Carlton doesn't play very much. And with the lead that they have, Coach David Smith can afford to put in some people that don't normally play. This is not a tight game. It is a blowout thus far. Maryville down 24-7. Hoppe going to try to make a three-point play. He does, 24-8 at the 7:02 mark. Ball comes way over to Ibarreno in the corner, and back to Ibarreno. Back outside. The little drop shot, no good. It's going to be Yamira Bowman with the dunk, and Bowman makes it 24-8, makes it 24-10. It was a 19-point lead, but Maryville cutting into it a little bit. Ibarreno with some good ball work there. Shows you how good he is. 6:13 left to go. Maryville down by 16 to Methodist 26-10. Songster. Noakes under the basket for two. 26-12. Ibarreno. They'll get it in the corner. Ibarreno for three. Boom. The Monarchs shooting 59%. Hoppe for Maryville. Into Noakes. Noakes with 2 points and the foul. Foul going to be on number 44. That's Julian Carlton, his second. (29-14). See if Noakes can make this shot. He does not. 29-14. And coming up the court, Hall for the Monarchs. Rouse. A couple of travels there, and look at Ibarreno. Tough to beat. 5 minutes left to go, 31-14. Whitley got away with a big travel there twice. Hoppe into the lane, going to lay up 2 and a foul. Foul on Reese, his second. 18 fouls. The basket good, so making it 31-16 at the 4:48 mark, with Hoppe trying to get it to 15. And he makes that shot. Maryville with pressure in the backcourt. Ibarreno with the pass. Rouse now. Foul's going to be on Dante Hoppe. Get 2 shots. And that will be Brian Rouse. Rouse shooting about 80%. 6 feet tall, 170-pound senior from Greensboro, North Carolina. And that shot's good. Started all 11 games this year. (32-17). Methodist leading. 4:20 left to go. Summers gets the ball, and then inside, 2-point shot, and we're going to get a foul against Songster, I believe. That's his second non-shooting foul. 5 team fouls for Maryville. 4:08 left to go, 32-17. Methodist over Maryville. Methodist has had all the answers, shooting 62.5%. Whitley to Rouse. Rouse going to put it up, rolls off. Rebound comes down underneath to Tornell, taken away by Emir Bowman. Bowman going to drift to the left side, outside. Bowman going to go ahead and miss the dunk and goes out of bounds off Whitley. 3:37 left to go. Maryville down 32-17. We got a timeout here at Maryville, and the Maryville College Athletic Department would like to thank their key sponsors for the 2017 and 18 season: Blunt Partnership, Jasper Highlands Premier Transportation, and Smoky Mountain Brewery. Maryville College Athletic Department would also like to thank Kenjo Markets, Firehouse Subs, Realty Trust Group, and LeConte Wealth Management for their key support during this 2017 and 18 season. Maryville now shooting 28%, 7 of 25. The Monarchs 15 of 25 for 60%. Most of those baskets have come from inside. The 1 3-pointer was by Ibarreno, and they've made 1 of 3 free throws. Maryville 5 turnovers, 4 assists. The Monarchs 5 turnovers and 9 assists, and that's pretty good right there. Total rebounds 13 for Maryville, 18 for the Monarchs. Maryville has the ball with 3:37 left to go before half. 30 seconds on the shot clock, down by 15 points. Inside to Garcia for 3, and Garcia, and they'll get it outside to Ibarreno. Nobody covering Ibarreno, and the dunk, and we got a charge as the collision between Troynell Reese and Maryville's Tanner Spalding. That's the 3rd foul on Reese, and she should be getting 1-on-1. Foul was on Ibarreno. 3:25 left to go. 32-17, Maryville down to the Monarchs. And knocking the ball away was Rouse. And up the court quickly comes Hall to Ayabareno. Back to Hall. And now Whitley, Ayabareno going to go ahead and drive. And there's a travel by Ayabareno. And that travel was caused by Amir Bowman. Going into the game is Jaquan Deal. Out comes Troynell Reese. Maryville will bring it up down 32-17. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Back to a zone defense are the Monarchs. And tipped away and picked up by Maryville. 13 on the shot clock. Inside to Maryville. And easy. Thought that was going to be a shot. And the layup, no good. Rebound comes down to Maryville. And missing the shot was Maryville's Tanner Spalding. Maryville shooting 25% right now. Hall with the ball. And little going to call a foul on Manuel Garcia. Manny from Miami, Florida, 6 feet tall, 175-pound junior. 2 shots, 32-17, the Monarchs in the lead with 2:15 left to go. First shot up good by Brian Rouse, shoots about 80%. Rouse gets that one, and it is now Monarch doubling up Maryville 34-17 with 2:13 left to go. Dantarius Bray in there, number 3 for Maryville. Looking at that zone defense. Songster to the basket, then kicks it outside. Amir Bowman takes a shot, and he'll put in a 2-pointer at 1:55. It is 34-19. Little pull away jump shot, and they're making them all. That's Ray Hall, and he hollering at the Maryville crowd over there. 1:30 left to go. 36-19. Going to the line, and falling down is Maryville Spalding. The Monarchs have numbers. And outside, 3-point shot. No good. Rebound comes to Songster. That was Rouse with the shot. Maryville did okay there. Outside to Songster. 3-point shot by Maryville. Rims it out. That was Darius Bray. We got a timeout by David Smith with 1 minute left to go. 36-19. 30-second timeout. Maryville shooting 25.8%, 8 of 31. The monsters from Methodist, and they're really monsters today, beating up on Maryville. 16 of 27, 59%. Maryville has not made a three-pointer. They are 0 of 11 today. 3 of 5 from the free throw line for both teams. Maryville 6 turnovers, 5 assists. The Monarchs 7 turnovers, 9 assists, 22 rebounds for the Monarchs, 15 for Maryville. And it's David Ayabareno with 15 points thus far in this half. Ayabareno is a 20-point per game shooter, so he's over his average, about 50%. Hall now to Ayabareno, and he'll lose the ball, and it goes out of bounds off Maryville. 18 on the shot clock, 49 seconds left to go before halftime. Rouse will inbound the ball. Goes to Iabareno. And they're going to call Maryville with a foul.
The foul is on Maryville, number 32, Tanner Spalding, his first, 7
Tanner Spalding's not even in there.
correction. The foul is on number 33, Cole Noakes.
Have to be on Noakes, his first. Iabareno going in to shoot, and he'll miss that free throw. Iabareno has played in 89 games out of a possible 93 since a freshman. Shoots 74%. And that one is good. So with 45 seconds left to go, 37-19, I believe. Maryville trying to get some points on the board. The two-point shot good. And a hard foul and no call. Three-point shot by Songster, no good. Dentarius Bray, 23. A long two-pointer. So at the buzzer, Maryville with a quick flurry. 36-23. And we'll take a quick break. Welcome back, everybody. George DeBobby here at the Boydson H. Baird Gymnasium on the campus of Maryville College. The halftime score, the Methodist Monarchs, 37-23. They lead Maryville, and the Monarchs have pretty much had an easy way on the inside. They are shooting a scalding 59.3%, and the Maryville Scots are shooting 10 of 34 for 29%. Going to bring in Greg Judkins. Greg,
Hi, George.
quite a game to start. If I had it correctly, Maryville didn't score its first point. It was 6 minutes and 13 seconds gone in the game, and they got a two. It was 10-2 at that point.
It was 10-0 at one point, and at one time they had an 18-point lead, I think. So, kind of a slow start for us. I don't know if I want to use the word snake bit or intimidated. We were just came out with big eyes and not quite ready to play, I don't think.
Yeah, and I know the coaches are a little upset, probably feeling they didn't prepare the team well enough. But you got a guy like David Ibarreno, the best player in the conference, probably one of the better players in the country. He just quietly with 16 points right now, so there's not a whole lot you can do.
And just about anything he throws up has been going in. What's intimidating is that they start a 6'9" and a 6'7", and they've got two other 6'6" on the bench.
Yeah,
they're a big team,
and they're all seniors. Their starters are all seniors. We don't have a senior on the team, so
right.
Like I like to tell Coach Lambert, we just have to carry around a bag of diapers with us.
That's true.
Leading scorer is David Ibarreno, 16 points, and for Maryville it's Hoppe with 7, and only 4 people have scored. 5 people have scored for the Monarchs, and one of those is Ibarreno with 16 points. And he's a good kid. He's been around for 4 years. I have him playing out of a possible 93 games he could have played in his career. He's played 89. So that's pretty good over 4 years.
I notice another thing as I'm looking at this stat sheet is that those 5 guys who have scored are the only ones who have shot, and Troynell Reese has only taken 1 shot and he made it. So I think there's a depth question that I hope we can take advantage of in the second half.
Well, what David Smith did, if you may have noticed, they put Julian Carroll in. Julian Carroll has only played in 5 games. Put him in because the score was like 18 points, and why not put him in?
Well, yeah, right.
So
and he got his 2 fouls
quickly. We thought he had a third going on. So statistically, Maryville just not shooting well. 29%, 0 of 12 from the 3-point line. 3 of 5 from the foul line, that's positive. 6 turnovers, 5 assists. Rebounds, we're down by 6, 16-22. 22 defensive rebounds for the Monarchs. So they're getting everything. 1 shots for us, and they're getting a rebound. That's kind of what's happening.
Right. Yes, it's a one and done. With their size, they ought to get those rebounds. Ibarreno is not the tallest guy on the floor, and that's what caught my eye at the beginning of the game was how tall they were. But Ibarreno, as you say, he can play, and he's 7 of 9. I don't know what his season shooting percentage is.
He shoots from the field. Ibarreno shoots 54%.
Well, so he's a little above average today.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll cool off a little bit.
Well, he's a good kid. I've talked to him over the years, and certainly loves basketball, and he's fun to watch. I mean, he's got that. He just glides. He's not jerky or anything like that. He's got great ball control, and if he wants to go to the basket on every possession, he probably could.
Yes.
Not that he'd make every shot, but he's definitely a threat. And they've got great ball handlers, and that's indicative of a senior-laden team. No excuse though. Maryville can play better than this. They haven't played well. I think you're right. They feel a little intimidated. One thing I've noticed is Calvin Songster. Songster has got to get in the game. He's got 2 points on a layup. There's been a lot of shots where he has been able to shoot, I thought, free from the three-point line, but has not shot.
Has passed it up. That's right.
He got 2 in a row on one particular possession, and then that's really been it.
That's it. He is 0 for 4 from the three-point line, but like you say, you got to put them up. You got to hit them at some time, and when you're a shooter, you got to shoot. That's just how it is.
Well, appreciate you, Greg, and
my pleasure.
I will talk to you later. It's Greg Judkins, the PA announcer for every sport here in Maryville. Even if they played field hockey, he'd be out there announcing. 37-23 your score here at halftime. Maryville down by 15 points, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, here at Maryville College. 1 minute for the start of the second half. The conference lead at stake here. Both teams undefeated in conference play, and the team that wins this has an advantage to hosting the USA South tournament, which certainly would be an advantage for Maryville if they were here. Certainly been an advantage for the Monarchs if they are down in Fayetteville, which is a 7-hour drive from here. Again, Maryville not shooting well. I think it has a lot to do with the Monarchs defense. They are 10 of 34 from the field. They are 0 of 12 from the three-point line. The Monarchs are 16 of 27, or 59%. Their average as a team, they shoot about 43%, if I'm not mistaken. So as a team, they shoot actually 48%, so that's pretty good. They hold the opposing teams to 43%. They're holding Maryville to a lot less than that. Maryville will inbound the ball here to start the second half. It will be Amir Bowman getting it over to Caleb Estes. And here we go. 20 minutes left. Maryville down 23-37. Goes inside to Noakes. Noakes going to get fouled on the basket. That's number 24, Troynell Reese, his third. And Troynell Reese at 6'4", maybe 5, he Noakes gets that shot. So Maryville comes out in the second half. Noakes makes it a 12-point game. Monarchs coming up the court now. I was going to say that Troynell Reese is one of those guys with those long, long arms. So we'll have to see how long he... And it's Jackson with the shot. No good. Bowman misses. And then in the corner, it's Ayabareno for 3. No good. Rebound, Maryville. It's Songster taking the ball away. Waiting for some help. In the corner to Hoppe. Bowman to Estes. To Songster. And it's Hoppe for 3, and he'll put it in. So at the 19-10 mark, it's 28-37. It's a 9-point lead. And Maryville, wow. There'll be a foul on Hoppe of Maryville. It's his third foul. Tough foul. 18:54 left. It's a 9-point lead now. Lead was 18 points at one time in the first half. Going to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Jackson Whitley. Shoots about 81%, 82% from the free throw line. Misses the first one. Jackson Whitley, 6'9". He'll make that one. 10-point lead, 38-28, Methodist over Maryville. Hoppe. Estes back to Hoppe for three, and he'll put another one in. Dante Hoppe with the 18-30 mark. 31-38. A 7-point lead. As high as 18 points at one time. And the ball is knocked away. Iabareno. You know, it's looking at Hoppe and Iabareno. They're very similar in stature and size. Number 20 and number 22. Songster going to go to the basket. Spins around to Hoppe. Pulls up. He'll shoot another three. Misses it. The rebound coming down to Reese. Right side. It's going to be Rouse. Songster with the foul. His third. So Maryville in foul trouble with two of their best players. Rouse going to go to the foul line. Rouse shoots about 80%, and he'll miss that one. 38-31 your score. Methodist over Maryville. And he'll make that one 39-31, 8-point lead with 17:50 left to go in the game. Maryville up the court. Ymir Bowman to Songster. Inside to Colton Oakes. Oakes going to go ahead to the basket. The ball blocked by Jackson Whitley. 15 on the shot clock. Estes will inbound the ball. And he just throws it away, and it's Bowman taking it away, and then he'll lose it. And it comes into the hands of Hall. And they'll lob it inside to Jack Whitley, and there's that back door knocked away by Songster. 19 on the shot clock. Maryville knocked the ball away. Rouse over to Reese. Going to put that two-pointer in, a nice floating shot. 10-point lead. Maryville had knocked it to 7. 7:17 left to go. Man-to-man defense. Songster to Hoppe. And Maryville loses the ball. Second consecutive turnover. Iabareno going to pull up. Outside shot to Hall, no good. Rebound comes in, and an easy shot as Jackson Whitley with the assist to Tornell Reese. 5-0 run here by the Monarchs. Maryville had cut it to 7. Since then, 2 consecutive turnovers. Little layup around the rim, good by Caleb Estes. Methodist with the ball. Iabareno giving it to their big man. And it's blocked by Bowman. Good defense by Amir Bowman. In the corner. 3-point shot. Foul by Iabareno, and it was Hoppe shooting that shot. His second foul. Hoppe going to line for Maryville, shooting at 74%. Maryville takes, actually it's a media timeout with 16 minutes left to go. The score here at Maryville, it is 43 for the Monarchs of Methodist and 33 for the Scots of Maryville. 43-33. Maryville had cut it to 7 a couple of minutes ago. But a little bit of a run by the Monarchs, but going to the line to shoot 2 when we come back will be Daniel Hoppe, and Hoppe has 13 points for Maryville. Let's talk a little bit about some of our sponsors, as many of Maryville fans and friends come to Maryville each year. They stay at some of the choice hotels here in Maryville. We want to thank the Hampton Inn, the Airport Hilton, La Quinta Inns and Suites, Courtyard Marriott, and the Holiday Inn Express for their support as our hotels of choice for the 2017-18 season. Daniel Hoppe from Naples, Florida, 6'5", 185. 43-33, and now it's 43-34. Hoppe can cut the lead, and he does. Hoppe now with another shot, since that was a 3-point shot. And he'll miss that one, but Maryville gets the rebound, and it's Noakes with the rebound. Ball goes to Songster in the corner. Songster going to go and has the ball knocked down, and it's taken away. And the easy lob to Tornell Reese. That's about the third time they've done that. Hoppe for 3. He's going to go to the basket, and he's going to lay it up and in, and the basket good. Foul going to be on Iabareno. That's his third. .34 left to go in this game. Maryville up or down 45-38. Seven-point game again. Maryville needs a stop here at the 15:30 mark. Rouse taking it down. They'll get it in the corner and inside to Whitley. Nice move by Whitley. And they'll call a foul on Colton Oakes. Maryville's Colton Oakes with his second foul. And going to the line will be Jackson Whitley, 6'9", 220. He's a senior from Greensboro, North Carolina, shooting 83%. 38 for Maryville and 45 for the Monarchs. And that one's good, 46-38. Coach Lambert wanting to get Calvin Songster to get some things going here. And it's going to be Estes for 3, and he puts it in at the 15:06 mark. 46-41, a 5-point game. Maryville has come back from 18 down. 14:50 left to go. Iabareno going to put the ball up, no good, tipped away. Maryville with the rebound. Estes quickly down the court to Hoppe. Hoppe going to put up 2, and Noakes with the rebound, put back in at the 14:40 mark, 46-43. Whitley getting the ball to Reese, now Iabareno. Foul going to be on Daquan Summers, his second, excuse me. No shot by Iabareno. 3-point game. Emir Bowman coming in, and out comes Songster. Songster with 2 points. 14:22 left to go. Goes to Rouse. Summers his third. 14:15 left to go. 20 on the shot clock. Whitley to Reese. And inside to Ibarino, and he'll put up 2. 48-43 with 14:05 left to go. Up comes Maryville's Caleb Estes from Covington, Tennessee. DeQuan Summers kicked the ball out to Emir Bowman. Inside to Colton Oaks. And Colton Oaks has the ball knocked away, was not paying attention. And Emir Bowman with the block. Maryville's got a 3-on-1 break. And it is Maryville with the layup. 48-45 at the 13:30 mark. Three-point game with 13:20 left to go. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Emir Bowman of Maryville. Hoppe inside. Bowman make that Hoppe saying that was on me. Into the game for the Monarchs, number 10, Dante Jackson. Plays about 26 minutes a game. And up the court he comes. Whitley over to Rouse. And Rouse loses the ball, and it's a turnover with 12:53 left to go. Monarchs 48 and Maryville 45. And going into the lane, laying up 2, and it is now a 1-point game at the 12:42 mark, 48-47. And we've got a foul into the basket. Lots of fouls on Caleb Estes. His first. Estes comes out, and in goes J.R. Sanders. 48-47, Monarchs over Maryville. 12:29 left to go in the game. The Monarchs led by, I've got it 18. I think it may be 17 at one point. Ball goes out to Whitley. And then to Ibarino. Outside to Rouse. And he'll take that shot, and it's J.R. Sanders picks up the rebound, but he's fouled by number 3. And that's Rouse, his first. It's a 1-point game, 48-47. Methodist over Maryville. USA South Conference game. And Maryville has come storming back. It was a 15-point halftime lead. 3-point shot by Maryville's J.R. Sanders. Maryville takes the lead for the first time today at the 12:10 mark. 50-48. And Maryville takes the ball away. And it is down the court. It is going to be the layup, and it's good, and it's Maryville leading. And that was Malcolm Walker with 2 points. 11:43 left to go. 52-48. And Coach David Smith takes a timeout. And Maryville comes back down from 17 points to lead by 4. Game far from over. Maryville now shooting 39%. And the Monarchs 50%. And since halftime, It is a 19-9 run since halftime. And that's quite a run by Maryville. So actually, that might be a little more. Let's take that. Maryville had 23 at halftime, excuse me. So it's a 29-9 run. (29-9), and Maryville came out of the second half boiling, and big smile on Malcolm Walker's face, the Nashville native, the sophomore, with his layup, 6'4", 215. Malcolm's played in 10 games, plays about 9 minutes a game. That's number 22. 11:39 left to go. Coach is barking out instructions on both sides, and in comes the ball from the Monarchs. Aya Moreno gets the ball inside to Jackson. Back to Aya Moreno, and now to Jackson Whitley. Whitley going to take the extra shot, and he'll put it in. 52-50 Maryville right now. J.R. Sanders with the ball. Gets it to Amir Bowman. To Hoppe. Maryville gets it around and taking it to the basket. Sanders, and he'll be fouled. Foul on number 10, Dante Jackson, his third. 11:06 left to go. Going to the line to shoot two. J.R. Sanders shoots just 37% from the free throw line. From Mount Juliet, Tennessee, freshman. And there's a media timeout now at the 11:06 mark. 52-50 your score. And Maryville came storming back at halftime. They were down by 15, 37-23. They went on a 29-9 run at the 11:43 mark. So quite a run by Maryville. And the Monarchs are now going to start to dig in, I'm sure. David Aya Moreno, 18 points, but Dante Hoppe, with a strong second half, has put in 20 points himself thus far in this half. Dante Hoppe had 13. He's added 7 points this half. Caleb Estes, let me take that back. Dante Hoppe had 7 points in the first half. He's now got 20. Put in 13 points. So at the 11:06 mark, going to the line, Caleb Estes for the Scots. Estes again, J.R. Sanders. Sanders, just a freshman, shooting about 38% from the free throw line. Scores about 5 points a game. And he'll put that one in. 53-50. And rebound comes down to a high-flying Tornell Reese. And is the Monarchs with the ball. And traveling. Good job by Calvin Songster on the defense there as he got in the way of the proposed pass, and taking an extra step was Dante Jackson. And up come the court. Up comes Maryville. And losing the ball was J.R. Sanders. Songster for Maryville. Outside to Amir Bowman. And is Hoppe coming up getting the ball. Baseline to Noakes. Noakes, turnaround, jump shot, puts it in. 55-50. Up come the Monarchs. Ibarreno. He'll get it out high to Jackson. And Jackson into the corner and knocked away by Emir Bowman. He knocked the ball away from Reese. 13 on the shot clock, 10:02 left to go in the game.
Back up, Cal.
Ibarreno. And you look at those two players, Ibarreno just a little heavier. He's going to go to the basket, and it's Emir Bowman with the block, the save. J.R. Sanders down the court. Sanders going to go ahead and put up two. Coast to coast, J.R. Sanders at the 9:45 mark. 57-50. Maryville was down 14 at halftime. And taking the ball away is Calvin Songster. Songster with the layup and another turnover. Game far from over. This is a seasoned, veteran, senior-laden team, the Monarchs. They'll get it to their big guy. And a two-point shot, good by Jackson Whitley. 9 minutes left to go. We got a timeout here at Maryville with the Maryville Scots leading 59-52. And the way this game started, it was a 10-0 game at one point by the Monarchs, and then Maryville came back at halftime at the 11:43 mark. They had gone on a 29-9 run. Halftime score was 37-23. Right now, with 9 minutes to go, the score, Maryville 59, the Monarchs 52. The USA South Conference game. The Monarchs shooting 51% now, which is down closer to their average. Maryville back up to a 44% shooting average, which is close to their average. 9 minutes left to go. Full court pressure, and it's a throw and knocked out of bounds. Coach Lambert not happy with that. Maryville lucky to get that ball. Goes to Sanders. Sanders just a freshman. Songster to Bowman from the foul line, shoots the two. No good, gets his own rebound and puts it back in. It's Emir Bowman at the 8:40 mark. 61-52. Bowman with the block. Can he jump? Out comes J.R. Sanders, and in goes Caleb Estes. 61-52 Maryville. Ibarreno with the ball. Now I'll get it to Hall. And now to Whitley. Going to call Noakes with a foul. His third foul. Going to the line to shoot two will be Jackson Whitley. It's one of the things we talked about earlier. Whitley has been playing since he's a freshman. Out of a total 93 games, he has played in 84 of them. 6'9", 220 makes it a 61-53 game. Shoots 83% from the free throw line. The free throws are going to be critical coming down the line. 61-54. Maryville leading. Songster to Bowman. In the paint. And the ball's knocked away by Jackson Whitley. And we got a media timeout. So far this half it's been all Maryville, but the game is far from over, as we've said. Maryville 4 of 17 from the three-point line. The Monarchs 1 of 7 free throws, Maryville 9 of 13. The Monarchs 9 of 15. The Monarchs shooting 22 of 44 from the field. That's 50%. Maryville 24 of 54, or 44%. Maryville, let's get these stats working here. And here we go. We've got Iabareno with 18 points. For the Monarchs, Maryville's Dante Hoppa. They're kind of like mirror images in size and stature with 20 points. The only other people in double figures is Jackson Whitley of the Monarchs for 14 points, and Colton Oakes with 10. Noakes and Whitley having a battle under the basket. 15 on the shot clock, 8 minutes left to go in the game. Maryville inbounds the ball. Goes inside to Bowman. And it's Caleb Estes has the ball kicked with 8 seconds left. 8 seconds on the shot clock. That's got to be set to 15 or 20. It should be. There we go. Anytime it's kicked and it's under 15 seconds, it's Bowman, the ball too high, and it's a turnover by Maryville, and Rouse will bring it up. Can they make Maryville pay? Whitley with the left-handed shot, good. 61-56, that's their bread and butter. Hoppa to Songster. Pulls up, shoots a two-pointer, good. 7:22 left to play. 63-56. Iabareno coming down the right side. So cool with the ball. And blocked by Colton Oakes, and picking it up is Maryville's Caleb Estes. Songster. To Estes, into Noakes. Noakes guarded by Reese. And Noakes puts it in. 6:45 left to go. Maryville leads 65-56. To Whitley. Whitley crossed the paint. It's Troynell Reese misses it, and Maryville with the rebound. 6:23 left to go. Estes loses the ball, but Noakes is going to put it up. We got a timeout by Coach Randy Lambert at the 6:06 mark. 67-56. Wow. 46% Maryville shooting from the field, and the Monarchs now down to 48.9. They've been running at about 55%, 54% the whole game as a team. As a team, the Monarchs shoot over 50%. Methodist shoots 48% from the field, holding their opponents to 44%. Maryville on the other side from the field normally shoots 47%, holding their opponents to 42%. 6:06 left to go. Maryville up 67-56. 17 fouls on Maryville. 5 team fouls on the Monarchs. Maryville 11 turnovers, now 13 turnovers for the Monarchs. Maryville has 14 assists, which is a little bit where they normally are. And the Monarchs 13 turnovers, 13 assists. 14 team fouls on both teams, 6 bench points apiece. 9 of 15 from the free throw line for the Monarchs, and Maryville 9 of 13. Rebounding 30-29. Maryville has taken the lead in the rebounds, and that's, I think, a significant thing right now, and that's probably part of the reason Maryville has come storming back here. Hall with the ball. And it's Songster with the rebound, and he gets hits, and he'll lose it. And going down the other way is Rouse. And he'll lay it up and put it in. And Noakes that's a call that Maryville's not going to go Maryville's way. I'm sure they don't like it. But is Colton Oakes with his 4th foul. Going to the line to shoot 1 for that 3-point play will be Rouse. 80% free throw shooter. Score 67-58. And it is now 67-58 as he misses that one. Maryville with the ball. Hoppa to Songster to Amir Bowman. Bowman to Hoppa. Inside to Maryville. And it's taken away and then dropped. And then Hoppa steals the ball. Nobody home. And it's going to be Malcolm Walker with the basket. 69-58, and it's going to be Albareno for 3. Maryville gets the rebound. 5 minutes left to go in the game. (69-58) Maryville. Clock starting to become a factor. Hoppa into the lane. He's going to lay it up and put it in. And with 4:47 left to go, it is a 71-58 game, and is the edge Maryville had in depth starting to take its toll. And the layup good by Rouse. 71-60. Full court pressure. And now they'll back off. Coach Lambert wants a foul called. And there is Bowman going to shoot a long 2-pointer. No good. Rebound comes down to Ibareno. Bowman with the block, but we got a foul. Foul's going to be on Malcolm Walker, his first. Ibareno with 18 points going to the line to shoot 2. And we got a media timeout, I believe. 3:56 left to go in the game. It is 71-60 with Ibareno going to the line. Again, still wondering if the advantage that Maryville had with the depth starting to play a factor here. Lots of emotions in this game. Take a little quick break here myself. Let's thank some of our key sponsors this year for this 2017-18 season. It's the Blunt Partnership, Jasper Highlands Premier Transportation, and Smoky Mountain Brewery. Also, we'd like to thank Kenjo Markets, Firehouse Subs, Realty Trust Group, and LeConte Wealth Management. Going to the line to shoot 2 is Davian Ibareno. That's Davian Ibareno. Averages about 20 points. He's got 18 right now. Nice shot by the senior. Shoots 74%. 71-61. Less than 4 minutes left to go. Second shot up. It is 71-62. 9-point lead for the Monarchs. For the Maryville Scots. No look pass into the corner. Hoppa to Songster. Maryville going to eat up a little clock. And the layup good by number 10, Caleb Estes. Maryville leads 73-62. And before the shot, foul going to be on Caleb Estes, his second. Going to shoot two this time. Number 23 is going to be Hall, a 95% free throw shooter. 73-62 Maryville. And his shot is good.
We got it defend now. We got it defend. Move your feet. Press offense. Press offense.
Second shot by Hall, a 6'1", 195-pound senior from Patterson, New Jersey. And he'll miss that shot. Maryville gets the rebound. So at the 3:25 mark, Maryville 73. Foul going to be on number 23, Hall. His first foul. Hall plays very good defense. 3:18 left to go.
Next foul on Methodist and Maryville is in the bonus. Next foul on Maryville.
Goes to Estes. Estes going to put up two. No good. Rebound comes down to Jackson Whitley. Quickly up the court comes Hill. Going to call a foul on Songster. That's 4 on Songster. He'll get 2. And that's what Coach David Smith would like to see. His team getting a break while scoring points. No time running off the clock with Hall shooting for the Monarchs. 73-63. He'll make that one. Out comes Malcolm Walker, and in goes Colt Noakes. Noakes with 4 fouls. 3:04 left to go in the game. Could be an 8-point game if the shot is made, and it's an 8-point game. 73-65. Songster going to take it down the court. To Hoppa. Hoppa going to go through some traffic to Noakes. Outside to Estes for 3. Misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Reese. 2:40 left to go. Missing the shot. Maryville comes down with the rebound. It is going to be Estes taking it up the court. And it is going to be Noakes for an easy 2. So 2:30 left to go. Maryville leads 75-65. Ayabareno down the court. Shot up and off the rim. Good. Got every bit of the rim. Was Ray Hall. 2:17 left to go. 75-67. Coach telling everybody some basic information, how many timeouts they have. Watch out for the press. Don't foul. The usual. Dante Hopper with 22 points for Maryville, and it's Davion Ayabareno with 20 points. 16 for Whitley Jackson, 12 for Rouse. Ray Hall 11, and Reese with 8. Nobody else has scored any points for the Methodist Monarchs, just their starting 5. Maryville 22 points for Hoppa, 18 for, make that 16 for Noakes. Estes with 11, 6 for Sanders, 6 for Songster, 6 for Bowman, 4 for Walker, and 2 apiece for Summers and Bray. As a team, Maryville shooting 48% and the Monarchs 50%. Monarchs 14 of 21 from the free throw line. Keeping it close, Maryville 9 of 13. 2:17 left to go. Maryville with the ball. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Full court pressure coming up by the Monarchs. Goes to Caleb Estes. in the corner to Songster, kicks it back out, goes to Amir Bowman, and then back to Estes. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Outside to Songster. Songster pulls up, 3-point shot by Maryville. Good by Caleb Estes, and that hurts at the 140 mark. Shot no good, tipped away. Maryville gets the ball. 1:35 left to go. 78-67. Colton Oak's going to get out with his 5th foul. (78-67), 1:26 left to go. And taking Noak's place will be Malcolm Walker. Long 3-pointer, good by Brian Rouse. 78-70. And that's going to be a foul on number 24, Reese Tornell. That is his 4th. Going to the line will be Caleb Estes. 83%. 1-1 for Estes here. And he'll miss that shot. 1:12 left to go. Rouse going to go ahead and shoot a 3 off the mark. And you're going to get a foul against number 24. That should be his 5th foul. That's his 5th foul. So with 1:06 left to go, Maryville leads here at Maryville College. Malcolm Walker going to the line. Walker plays about 9 minutes a game, shoots about 70%. He's 6'4", 215 from Nashville, Tennessee. Played in 10 games so far this season. .106 left to go in the game is Garen Dearman for the Monarchs. And off the backboard, Malcolm Walker. Walker with his 2nd shot, and he'll put that in, making it 80-70. 1:05 left to go in the game. Ibarreno going to come down. Estes, his 3rd. 1 minute left to go, and Ibarreno going to go to the line. This is exactly what Monarchs would like to see. Coach Smith in his 18th season would like to see points on the board without the clock running. With 1 minute, 1 second left to go, Maryville up by 10. Ibarreno cuts it to 9. Ibarreno makes that, so it's an 8-point lead, 80-72. And it's going to be a foul. Good job by Caleb Estes. The foul going to be on Whitley, Jackson Whitley. Foul shot's important here. Plenty of time left. There was only 3 seconds run off the clock. So we'll see what Estes can do. He'll put that first one in, the 1-1.
Get ready. Man. Let's go. Hey, lace up.
Second one is no good. So 81-72. Kicks it outside, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Emir Bowman. It's a 2-1. Bowman to Walker. Walker going to put it up, and basket no good. 43 seconds left to go. Foul by foul on Rouse is second. Malcolm Walker from Covington, Georgia, 6'3", 225. Excuse me, Malcolm Walker from Nashville, Tennessee. Misses that first one. 43 seconds left to go. And he'll miss that other one. So it's still 81-72, 41 seconds left to go. Three-point shot is no good. Oh, it's good. 36 seconds left to go. Songster. Songster gets trapped in the corner. 32 seconds left to go. (81-75). A two-possession game with 32 seconds left to go. Will the senior experience of Methodist be an advantage here? It should be. And Maryville with no seniors on the team. This has been one heck of a game, ups and downs. At one point, the Monarchs led by 17. Maryville has led by as much as 11. But Maryville didn't take the lead until well into the second half. They were down by as much as 17. Can they hang on for 32 seconds? It's a 6-point game.
Don't try throwing over. Get open, Cal.
Goes to Caleb. And the foul going to be on number 23. Hall is second. So 27 seconds left. Again, these foul shots are going to be important. Estes, 83% free throw shooter, makes that one. There's now a three-possession game with 27 seconds left. Big free throw.
Shooters.
Second shot by Estes puts it in. 83-75. 8-point game. Quickly up the court. It's Ibarreno with a long three-pointer, and it is Malcolm Walker with the rebound. The shot. The foul by Dearman is second. Going to the line is Malcolm Walker. Walker with 8 points. Make that 6 points. 19 seconds left to go. Maryville now leads by 9. It's a three-possession game. Big free throw right here. This could ice it. And it's good. So with 19 seconds left to go, Maryville gets the rebound. Emir Bowman going to take it down the court. 9, 8, 7 seconds left to go. And that is your ball game, and Maryville comes back from a 17-point deficit to lead and win 85-75 here at Maryville. And the only thing I can say for Methodist is they're a very, very good team, but I think the depth may have been a problem there in the second half. I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be back with some stats. Welcome back, everybody, here at Maryville College. The Fighting Scots, an amazing game, a 10-point victory, down, I believe, 17 or 8, at least 17 points. I'll have to check the record at one point to come back and win by 10. and certainly a game that kind of slipped away from Methodist, and Maryville certainly did what they had to do. So it's 689 wins for Coach Lambert, down 17, and they win 85-75. Next game will be here tomorrow at 3 o'clock. You liked that game, didn't you?
Come see us. Motivated them somehow. It has.
Depth.
They played hard.
Maryville's depth in the second half.
Played hard.
I've got people hanging out here, but
Make an announcement. Somebody left that in the stands.
okay, I'll do. Can you make an announcement? Somebody left that in the stands? Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, Dante Hoppa and Davian Ayabareno with 22 points and Hoppa with 22 points. Both those guys, if you look at them, are clones, pretty much same height. Maybe Ayabareno might weigh about 5 pounds more. Difference is Hoppa, a junior, Ayabareno, a senior. Maryville with no seniors on the team. Only 5 scorers for Methodist. 22 for Ayabareno, Jackson Whitley 16, Brian Rouse with 15, Ray Hall with 14, and Troy Nell Reese with 8. So only 5 scorers. All their starters were their scorers, and that was it. Maryville 22 points for Hoppa, Estes 17, Noakes with 16, 8, 6, and 6 for Walker, Sanders, and Songster. 6 for Amir Bowman, 2 and 2, Summers and Demetrius Bray. And at halftime, Maryville was down by the score of 37-23. So certainly one heck of a game. Maryville scores, I want to say they score 48 points in the second half, which was amazing. Excuse me, I take that back. They had 23 at the half. It was 37-23. Make that, yeah. Let's get those total points. Yeah, it was 37-23. Maryville scores 50. Make that 62 points in the second half, and the Monarchs score 28. Is that correct? No, 38. Yeah, 62-38. 62-point second half certainly puts Maryville up. We're waiting for Coach Lambert right now. Just I don't know what to say about the game, other than Maryville just hit it pretty hard. Got Coach Lambert coming up right now, and Maryville wins 85-75. They go to 6-0 in the conference and 11-2 overall. Well, let's get with Coach Lambert right now and get coached. Will that fit you, Coach? Let's put the microphone on. Coach, all I can say is a big second half. 62 points you scored in the second half and 23 in the first.
Don't mention the first half, George.
It was 23-37 at the first half. You end up kind of going away. In your mind, was it the depth that made the difference?
Maybe. I mean, the difference was we shot 29% the first half and 71% in the second half. We shot 0% from the three-point line and 71% from the three-point line in the second half. So, I don't know. I don't know. We sometimes forget they're still juniors, and they still haven't had the experience in how you deal with success. And they were uptight about this game.
You
I
could
know,
tell.
and I probably didn't help them any because I was uptight. And I just didn't think we were going to score. But you know what? I really didn't. I wasn't worried because we at least cut it to a respectable number. And you know, I think we were down 14.
14 and a half, yeah.
And so I knew what we were capable of doing. So, and they did it. I mean, to their credit, our guys just came out and really played a rocking second half. So,
Coach,
it was a lot of fun.
they had five scorers. Their starting five, that was it. Dante Hoppa comes on fire in the second half, comes out burning with a couple of free throws. You also had Caleb Estes with some great shooting all the way around. So everybody kind of stepped up.
Well, that's
Amir Bowman's great defense.
That's our game. Our game is playing a team ball with a system, and I was proud of that. I thought Colt had a very nice second half and didn't let the big boy intimidate him. And you know, it's I mean, I've tried everything. I've tried getting out there with a broom to simulate a big guy with a pad standing up over him, and you know, it's just hard to simulate that. And so I think our guys were a little bit intimidated early by that.
Yeah, you're talking about Jackson Whitley, who's 6'9". So
Yeah, and he may be. Coach Placeres tends to exaggerate things sometimes. He said he said today in the walkthrough that he was at least 7'2" with his reach, and you know, we'll go along with that. But anyway, it was a nice comeback, and our guys showed a lot of grit, and very proud of the effort. I agree with you. I think we had like 18 points off the bench to their 0. I thought little JR came in and gave us a spark, and man, I mean, he wasn't intimidated when he took it to the hole.
well, he's still in
guy.
diapers.
He is. He didn't know any better. But yeah, it was a lot of fun just watching them play the way they're capable of playing. So pleased with them, and hopefully we'll keep it up and get ready for tomorrow now.
Well, some quick statistics. It's your 689th win. But let's talk about the big milestone for you, Coach. You've coached now 1,002 games. Personally, what does that mean to you to sustain it at one school for so long?
Well, it means an awful lot. And the most important thing about it, George, without getting too tore up about it, I've been able to enjoy it with my entire family and friends like you and so many other people. I mean, if you looked into the crowd today, I had ex-teammates here, I had alumni here, I had family here, but that's the most important thing to me is I've been able to pursue a career that I love and do it in my own backyard, and not too many people can do that, and be very satisfied in coaching on the D3 level with outstanding young men. So it's been fun, and that's what I told our guys at halftime. I don't want this fun to end, talking about our 7-game winning streak and where we've been. And man, we had so much fun on the road this past weekend, and let's not let it end. Let's keep this streak going.
To add to that, with about 2 minutes left to go and the game still not over, Caleb Estes come walking by here in the middle of dribbling the ball and looked at me and winked at me.
Yeah.
So you got to feel good. One thing I do want to mention, and being a friend of yours and everything, I think your mom and dad would be very proud.
Oh, I actually, after the great article in the Times, when was that? Maybe Wednesday? I don't know, but I felt compelled to. I didn't go show them the article, but I went to the graveside because I know that they would have loved it, and hopefully they were able to see it. I believe that, and so it's been good, George. But it's been great having you and Eric and Chris Cannon and the whole crew. You all have been a big part of this over the years, and I appreciate your all's loyalty. And hey, let's keep it going for a while.
Okay, Coach. last thing, you're in charge, in control of the USA South Conference now. Got a 1-game lead. You got a game tomorrow.
Yeah, no rest for the weary. Got Greensboro tomorrow, and they play up tempo. They're going to run it down our throats if we're not ready, and so we got to be ready for them because they love playing fast, and that's a hard game, your second game in back-to-back days. So hopefully we'll be able. They don't have the size, so we don't have to worry about that. But it's a completely different type of team. It's a quick, fast, aggressive basketball team. So their coach does a great job, and we'll have to be ready. So I think we endured today, and that was the main thing. Hopefully our guys will relax a little bit and play well tomorrow. Thank you, George.
Congratulations on 689, Coach. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up right now. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock, right here versus Greenville. Thank you, everybody. Talk to you later.